about you, but I've always viewed pain medications and topicals as temporary band-aid solutions that don't solve the real issue. Instead, I like to get to the root of things by treating things naturally and conservatively by understanding my body holistically. This is what Ayurveda is all about. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I focus on yoga and holistic mindful living. In today's video, I'll be talking about Ayurveda. I'll talk about what it is, how to understand your Ayurvedic body type, and how to use that to help you optimize your life. But before jumping into this video, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss updates on any of my new videos. Before I begin, disclaimer that the information in this video is intended to share knowledge and information about Ayurvedic traditions. It's not intended to be medical advice. You know your body type the best, so if something I'm saying isn't resonating with you, please don't feel the need to take everything with you. This is intended to be purely informational, to share a little bit about my culture, as well as the Ayurvedic traditions that I've incorporated in my life to regain balance. What is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is one of the world's oldest healing science as it takes a holistic approach to health. Although Ayurveda's roots lie in Hinduism, it is not a religion. It's based on the belief that your health and your well-being depend on the balance between your mind, your body, and your soul. And if this balance gets disrupted, you get sick. This doesn't always mean the traditional cold or flu, but it can show up in other ways like acne breakouts or constipation, to name a few. Some other things that naturally disrupt this balance are changes in climate, the natural aging process, or any injuries you may have, just to name a few. In order to figure out how to maintain balance for your specific body type, we need to talk about doshas. So taking a step back, Ayurveda is based on the idea that everything in the world is made up of the qualities of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether or space. The qualities of these 5 elements combine in all living things in order to form the 3 life forces or energies, which are called doshas. The 3 doshas are Pitta, Vata, and Kapha. Pitta means fire, Vata means wind, and Kapha means earth. These doshas are believed to make up a person's physical, mental, and emotional health. Each living thing, each person, is said to have a unique ratio of each dosha, therefore having a unique ratio of each of the 5 elements. Typically, one of these doshas will stand out more than the other. Knowing what your dosha is will help you regain balance whenever there is an imbalance. So starting with the Pitta Dosha, here the 2 dominating elements are fire and water. If you're a Pitta dominant dosha, this is typically characterized by you having a medium to muscular build, you have warm, oily skin, acne and freckles are pretty common, you have an intense appetite, you have regular but loose stool, and you generally dislike the heat and humidity due to your internal temperature being a little bit higher than the other doshas. The qualities of a Pitta dominant dosha are similar to that of the element of fire. So these include being passionate, ambitious, fiery, and competitive. Pittas are also natural born leaders with tons of energy and strength and a tendency to be perfectionists. When Pitta is imbalanced, acne breakouts, acid reflux, excessive loose stool could all occur. Next is the Vata Dosha. Here, the 2 dominating elements are air and space. If you're a Vata dominant dosha, this is typically characterized by you having a thin body frame, constipation is common, you tend to have an irregular appetite, you have cold, dry skin, and you generally dislike cold and dry climates. Since Vata means wind, the qualities of a Vata dominant dosha are similar to the qualities of wind. These include being highly energetic, creative, excited, spontaneous, but also forgetful. When Vata is out of balance, signs of agitation, jitteriness, and nervousness all can come up. The third and final dosha is Kapha Dosha. Here the dominating elements are earth and water. If you're a Kapha dominant dosha, this is typically characterized by you having a broad and curvy body frame, cool, smooth skin, a steady appetite, slow but regular bowel movements, and you tend to dislike cold and damp environments. Since Kapha means earth, the qualities of a Kapha dominant dosha are similar to that of the qualities you would think of earth to be. So think of someone that's grounded, patient, stable, and caring. Kapha dominant doshas also have a very stable temperament, they have great long-term memory, and are excellent team players. When a Kapha is out of balance, they typically tend to gain weight, they have slow digestion, and they can begin to feel very lazy and lethargic. So naturally, I took a quiz to figure out what my dominant dosha ratio is. I'll link the same free quiz that I took in the comments down below if you're interested in finding out what your dominant dosha is. It's super fast and just asks you around 10 questions. So after taking this quiz, I found out that my dominant dosha is Pitta. For me, this was very easy to tell, and it makes a lot of sense because I tend to have warmer skin, oily skin, I suffer with acne, and tend to dislike the heat and humidity as a whole. So I've used my dosha as a tool to help me figure out when there is an imbalance and also to help me predict when an imbalance might occur. From this, I've learned what corrective measures I need to take to return back to being internally balanced. So for example, being a Pitta dominant dosha, I know that the summertime is not the best for me because not only is my internal body temperature high, it's also high around me. The climate is hot. It's basically like I'm fighting fire with fire. So usually in the summertime, I know that I will experience more breakouts, warmer, oilier skin. So Ayurveda suggests that Pitta dominant doshas should eat cooling foods like cucumbers or drink coconut water in the summertime to help cool down this inner fire and help regain balance. On the other hand, if you're a Kapha or Vata dominant dosha, the summertime is great for you for balancing out your natural coolness. Whereas in the winter, you're fighting cold with cold, and so Ayurveda suggests that you eat Pitta dominant foods like spicy foods to help increase your internal temperature to help you regain balance. Knowing this information can greatly help you stay at balance and over time can improve the quality of your life. So friends, that's all I've got for you in this video today. I hope you found it useful and I hope you learned something new about yourself. If you're interested in knowing what foods to eat and avoid for your specific dosha, let me know in the comments for a future video. I would also love to know what your dominant dosha is, so feel free to comment that down below as well. As always, thank you so much for watching and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss updates on any of my new videos. See you in the next one.